The digital landscape erupted into a firestorm as Cardi B escalated a simmering industry rivalry into a full-blown scandal, threatening to expose a personal betrayal so profound it threatens to obliterate careers and dismantle marriages. The catalyst was fellow rapper Saweetie's decision to publicly align with Nicki Minaj, using the platform to mock Cardi's recent album sales and proclaim allegiance to her arch-nemesis. This move, perceived as a direct declaration of war, provoked a response from Cardi that shattered the boundaries of typical hip-hop clapbacks. Instead of trading lyrical disses, she reached for the nuclear option, the threat to leak an alleged tape purportedly showing Saweetie with her ex-husband, Offset. This threat instantly transformed the feud from a professional squabble over chart positions into a deeply personal and salacious spectacle, pulling back the curtain on private intimacies and alleged infidelities. While rumors of an affair between Saweetie and Offset have circulated for years, rumors Cardi once vehemently denied her current stance indicates a drastic shift. The combination of Saweetie's newfound alliance with Nicki and Offset's own antagonistic behavior during their contentious divorce proceedings has seemingly pushed Cardi to her limit. No longer willing to protect the secret, she is now brandishing it as the ultimate weapon. Saweetie, who typically maintains a facade of staying above the fray, inadvertently poured gasoline on the fire with a now infamous post and delete on Instagram. The image, featuring a man bearing a striking resemblance to Offset, was cryptically captioned "Post-fight night," posted in the heat of the Cardi-Nicki Twitter war. The move was widely interpreted as a calculated, shady dig. Cardi's retaliation was swift and merciless, telling Saweetie to kiss my feet and retweeting critiques of Saweetie's stagnating music career. But the most seismic revelation is Cardi's alleged readiness to confirm that the Saweetie-Offset affair was the true catalyst for the breakup of the mega group Migos. This contradicts her past denials and aligns with the long-held suspicions of fans. Suspicions that were subtly corroborated by Quavo's not-so-veiled disses aimed at Offset. The late Takeoff was often caught in the middle of this fraternal conflict, attempting to publicly maintain a veneer of family unity while the group fractured from within. By threatening to expose the tape, Cardi B is not just settling a score. She is threatening to rewrite the official narrative of one of hip-hop's most successful groups, revealing that its collapse was not about business, but a foundational breach of brotherhood and trust.
Ain't nothing gonna change, so.
We just stand on loyalty, you know what I mean? We stand on real deal loyalty. And, you know, sometimes that shit ain't displayed. And this ain't got nothing to do with no label, no paperwork, no QC, no nothing. This got something to do with the three brothers. And shit, that is what it is. Right now, we gonna be the duo till time tell.
In comparison, this is what Takeoff had to say about the situation.
The only time to tell, but you know, we always family now. Ain't nothing gonna change.
The dissolution of the Migos, once hip-hop's most formidable trio, was a fracture rooted in personal betrayal rather than business. While public speculation initially centered on record deals and finances, Quavo's lyrics and actions pointed to a deeper wound. His verse on the track "Messy" with the late Takeoff was a glaring indictment. "FCAC my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. You wanted the game. You should have said it. We would have blessed it." This wasn't just a vague diss. It was a direct accusation of disloyalty, amplified by the music video's deliberate recreation of Quavo's infamous elevator fight with Saweetie. The implication was unmistakable. The dog was Offset, and the betrayal was an affair. This narrative was further fueled by blogger allegations that Cardi B initially denied, fiercely defending her marriage. However, the sheer specificity from Quavo, coupled with Saweetie's recent provocation, has forced Cardi's hand, compelling her to threaten the ultimate exposure. The tragic figure in this crossfire was Takeoff, who, in interviews, strained to maintain the facade of family, stating, "We always family now. Ain't nothing going to change." His words revealed a man caught in an impossible position, loyal to Quavo but refusing to publicly sever ties with Offset. All while, the group he helped build crumbled from a breach of brotherhood that no contract could ever mend. The feud between Cardi B and Saweetie is far more than a war of words. It's a calculated conflict waged in the shadows of the music industry, with careers and paychecks as the primary weapons. Cardi, with a documented history of confronting women linked to her ex-husband Offset, is alleged to have transitioned from public confrontations to strategic power plays. The pivotal moment came in 2022 when Saweetie was mysteriously cut from the high-profile remix of Glorilla's Fenf after having already recorded her verse. The timing was highly suspect, coinciding with the announcement that Cardi B would be featured on Glorilla's subsequent track, Tomorrow 2. This sequence of events led fans and insiders to a compelling conclusion. Cardi had used her influence to have Saweetie blackballed, allegedly demanding her removal from Fenf as a condition for her own lucrative feature on Tomorrow 2. The theory posits this was Cardi's form of corporate revenge for Saweetie's alleged affair with Offset, a way to systematically stop her bag rather than just engage in social media spats. This behind-the-scenes maneuvering provides critical context for Saweetie's recent decision to publicly side with Nicki Minaj in the album sales dispute. It appears less like random provocation and more like a retaliatory strike from an artist who believes her career has been actively sabotaged. The conflict escalated further when Quavo and The Late Takeoff chose Nicki over Cardi in an interview, weaving the Migos' internal rift directly into the fabric of hip-hop's most prominent female rivalry and revealing a tangled web where personal betrayal and professional warfare are inextricably linked.
Nicki or Cardi B? Not me, yo. This is mad. I'm taking a shot. You sit at the left.
I'm gonna say Nicki.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say the same thing now. It's crazy.
So you said Nicki?
Yeah.
So being that y'all agree, that's a shot. They gotta take a shot.
The ongoing feud between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj has evolved from a simple rivalry into a sprawling, multi-front war that now engulfs numerous other figures in the hip-hop community, revealing a complex web of personal betrayals, professional sabotage, and calculated public humiliation. The recent ignition of this powder keg can be traced directly to the calculated provocations on platforms like Drink Champs, where Quavo, amidst the already palpable tension with Cardi, deliberately chose Nicki Minaj as his preferred rapper. This was not a casual preference, but a strategic pot-stirring move, designed to antagonize Cardi by aligning her rival with the very group Migos whose internal collapse is itself tangled in accusations of disloyalty involving her ex-husband, Offset. Into this volatile mix steps Saweetie, who has masterfully employed a strategy of subtle but devastating shade. Her pattern of sneaky provocations, such as posting flawless, unedited photos captioned "She don't need no edits" precisely when Cardi was being publicly dragged for allegedly heavy Photoshop use, demonstrates a keen understanding of psychological warfare. This move, perceived by many as clearing Cardi in both beauty and authenticity, was a masterclass in public undermining. Saweetie's allegiance with Nicki and these calculated digs suggest a deeper grievance, likely rooted in the widespread belief that Cardi used her industry influence to have Saweetie blackballed, specifically by having her removed from Glorilla's Fenf remix as retribution for the alleged affair with Offset. Cardi B's response to this collective pressure has been characteristically nuclear. Threatening to leak an alleged tape of Saweetie and Offset is her ultimate escalation, transforming the conflict from a war of words into a potential career-annihilating event. This threat underscores a central theme. This is no longer about streams or sales, but about raw power, personal vengeance, and the exposure of intimate betrayals. The conflict now encapsulates everything from Quavo's post-Migos bitterness and Nicki's enduring reign to Saweetie's fight for relevance and Cardi's fury over personal betrayals. With Cardi allegedly in possession of tangible receipts that could irrevocably alter the landscape, the saga has reached a boiling point where careers, relationships, and reputations hang in the balance. This is no longer a rap beef. It is a high-stakes drama where every tweet, post, and leaked tape has the potential to cause seismic shifts, and the only certainty is that the chaos is far from over.